Hey folks, welcome back. I'm just kind of doing some random exploring out here along the Schuylkill River and trying to figure out if what we're walking on right now used to be a towpath for the Schuylkill Canal or if it's just a road, which I believe it's just a road. Purely speculating, but I believe there's a towpath on the other side of the Schuylkill River. We're going to check that out. We're going to go look at this old Pennsylvania Railroad arch concrete bridge, which doesn't appear to be the original span because there's a lot of stonework in this bridge area as well. So there could have been a stone span. Matter of fact, let's just get right to it. We're now north of Auburn, Pennsylvania. Hiking our way towards Landingville. I don't know if we're going to get that far. It's about 12 o'clock. I'm expecting showers possibly real soon in this area. So real quick, you can see right there, that stonework, that's running underneath of the arches here. So I'm wondering if that was the original support. Let's go check out some more. So I don't even know if the Schuylkill Canal was utilizing. I'm sure they were. The canals they boggle my mind. I saw someone that made a comment on someone else's canal video not too long ago about how it was so much money and effort put into creating a system like the canals, and they didn't last very long in the United States, due to the railroad pushing them out. And the Schuylkill Canal is a real tough one to pin down. I just go by what I see from other people's videos and then try and retrace their steps. So I'm thinking possibly over here, we're going to go over there, is towpath. I'm constantly seeing towpaths and rail beds that possibly aren't even what they appear to be. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling on here. So a beautiful Pennsylvania Railroad arch bridge. Behind all this foliage here is stonework that juts out into the river, which may have carried the original span. Let's go up and take a look. I want to show you something about these railings that I've recently learned on YouTube as well. Learned it in watching JP videos. And he mentioned something about the railings that I thought was pretty interesting. And you can see where all the wooden slats separated. The pouring structure for the concrete. There's some old rebar in there. We'll go up this way. Saw a snake earlier today. Black snake. So hopefully we can avoid any of the poisonous ones that might be lurking about. Okay, so these tracks are active. It's Reading and Northern tracks now. It's used for storage and for switching out some industries that are down that way. I don't know how often it sees trains. Probably not very often, I would think. It's not one of their main lines. All right, so here are the railing supports. So Pennsylvania Railroad's supports were relatively straight. There's a bit of an angle or a bit of a taper, but the Reading Railroad ones, I don't remember if it was the outside or the inside, but it'll curve like so. I believe they came out like that. And that's how you can tell the difference between a Pennsylvania Railroad railing support and a Reading Railroad railing support. So as you can see, this is Pennsylvania Railroad. If it was Reading, it would flare out more. Maybe I'll be able to show you an example of that later on today. Let's go take a walk to the other side. I'll show you some more of what I believe is the original supports, stone supports for the original structure that may have been here. I'm actually surprised at how shiny these rails are. The East Penn Railroad's Perkiomen branch runs right through my backyard, and they run 2 or 3 times a week, and those rails aren't near as shiny as these are, and I really don't think that this line sees a lot of trains on it, so I am surprised at the shininess. I'm sorry. Let me show you something again real quick that I completely bypassed. Okay, so as you can see down there, stone support, rather large. So I'm going to show you this one down here. Again, I believe that the Schuylkill branch came through in the late 1800s, late 1880s, early 1890s. So this bridge may have been rebuilt later on in the 1900s, as you can see. It's a nice amount of stone right there, jutting out. Could have been to, I honestly don't know. It could have been an old bridge, could have been something to do with the canal, could have been support for the concrete bridge that we're walking on. Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. This stuff never gets old to me. I could just walk for days exploring this stuff. The bugs are horrendous right now. No mosquitoes, but it's gnat mania out here right now. I'm gonna give myself a good hose down at the DEET in a minute. Okay, so in my mind, this looks pretty towpathy right here. Maybe not so much that way, but definitely this way. You can see so that slopes down to the river, Schuylkill River. There's a little bit of a slope up too, so it looks as though it's been flattened so that it could be passed along with mules and men. Saw a fox earlier running through here. That was pretty neat. Okay. So, again, not sure, but I feel like we could be walking on towpath right here. I know a good sign would be if we can find any rope burns on any of this concrete here, but I'm not seeing any. So here is the old stone support that I was pointing out from down below. And it's got all these peculiar these little grooves in each stone. I've never quite seen anything like that. Not that many drill marks, I guess they are so close together. You've got your regular ones that we see a lot, the little drill marks in the big, I guess that's sandstone there. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that there might have been a different structure here at one time, maybe a lower structure when it was first built. Flooding came through, possibly knocked it down, and Pennsylvania Railroad said, "Nah, we're not going to have that happen again. Let's build us a nice size bridge." Beautiful arch bridge. Just my speculation. Like I said, this looks pretty towpathy here. Oh, sticker bushes. It's really hard to say. The canal was so long ago, but I don't know. What do you folks think? You think this could have been towpath? And we could have had a dam further downstream and this would have been all slack water right here? Or am I just imagining things? And another look at that original stone support. All right. I'm getting killed by bugs, folks. I'm going to wrap this one up. But pretty cool. Pennsylvania Railroad bridge. Old support for a bridge right there. And this could be towpath. I don't know. Let me know what you think, folks. Talk to you later.